Okay, so in this video we are going to load Exchange Server on Server 2022. So I have not done this before, so we may be learning together. So first thing you want to do is you want to upload your ISO to your VM. So you want to click on your storage, your data store browser, click on your data store, and you want to upload. Go find your file, click it, click open, and it'll upload. Once you do that, right click on your Exchange server, go to edit settings, scroll down to your DVD drive here, or your CD drive, click on the down arrow, right here where it says CD DVD media. Well, first you want it to say data store ISO file. It should already say that because it probably has your Server 2022 CD in it, or ISO in it. So anyway, go here, click browse, go to the data store, select it, select save. Now that will bring it up in your Exchange server. So, but we're just mounting it right now. We're not going to use it just yet. So there's some prerequisites we need to do before we start installing it. So as always, I'll leave the links in the bottom of the description. First thing we're going to want to do is install Net Framework 4.8. Go ahead and download that. Install it. It's already on my computer, so I shouldn't have to worry about it. Okay, that's good to know. We're going to do Visual C++ Redistributable for 2013. I may have already installed these, I don't remember. Go ahead and download it. I guess I could check my download directory. Go ahead and download it. Open it. I agree. This is Visual C++ 2013. That's done. Unify Communications. Go ahead and go to that one. Here it is. Unify Communications Managed API 4.0. And download that. Well, come on, finish up. First thing you want to do to your Windows while this is finishing is make sure all your updates are done before you do any installing of Exchange. Go ahead and open this file here. Is it not clicking? Go to my downloads directly. Yeah, there it goes. Just being impatient. Next. I have read. Yes. No. Don't send any information. Install. So now that that's finished, we're going to open up PowerShell. So just click on Start and start typing power. First command we're going to run is this. Now if you want to know what all these commands mean and everything, feel free to go to the Microsoft website and look them up. Well, I'm not going to go into depth about every command and what they do and what they mean. So I'm going to let this do its thing, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so that command is run. So the next command, and again, like I said, they'll all be listed at the bottom. We want to install or run this command. I'm going to go ahead and let this run out, and when it's done, I'll resume the video. If there's any errors, we'll pause and continue from there. Okay, so I didn't have any errors. Hopefully you didn't either. It installed just fine. It says restart needed no right here. I'm going to go ahead and restart it. Okay, we've booted back up. So what we want to do now is log in. So we have, I don't know if you did in the last tutorial, we got rid of the administrator account. I completely forgot about that. So we want to log in as your domain, the administrator account you created, because it's going to have to be, you know, schema admin and all that. So we need this account because we're going to have to run some commands here. So go ahead and open up a command prompt. Run it as administrator. Yes. Okay, first thing we're going to do is prepare the schema. So I'm going to paste in this command. Sorry. We're going to change to our D drive, which is our DVD drive. I'm sorry, our ISO file. Right here of our Exchange server. So now we should be able to run the command. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let this run through its process. It's going to do a prerequisite check. See how that goes. If I have any errors, I'll let you know. Okay, so it looks like the schema extension did well. You know, back in the day, you used to have to do this on the domain controller. So apparently that's no longer the case anymore. Okay, we're going to prepare Active Directory now. In here, you want to put your organization name. So go ahead and do that and hit enter. We're going to let this run through, and if I run into any errors, I'll let you know. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. Let me get the last one here. This one should go. We'll do this one live, because I think it's really fairly quick. This is the prepare for the domain. The next step after this will be to open up the Exchange and go ahead and start installing it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wait for this one. Oh, maybe here we go. Yeah, there it goes. This one should go really quick too, unless things have changed. I know it does in 2016 as well, so. Yeah, there it goes. Almost instantaneously. Okay, go ahead and get out of your command prompt. Let's go to your ISO. And just go ahead and run this as administrator. Yes. Can't believe I didn't turn that off. That's really annoying. Yes, you want to connect to the internet and check for updates, always. Even if it doesn't find any updates, you want to do it. Next. Gonna let it go ahead and copy over the files here. Okay, it's preparing the necessary resources. It's initializing, so to speak. Okay, so let's go ahead and go next. click it? Guess I didn't click it. You gotta click it. Alright, accept. Next. Recommended settings. Next. Mailbox role. Yes. Automatically install Windows Server roles if it's needed. Next. This is the location it's going to go. Make sure you have plenty of space. I don't have a D drive, so again, this is just a lab environment for me. If you're going to get a lot of mail, you want to put it on a bigger drive, obviously, because this is where it's going to store everything. Go next. No, we want malware scanning, so go ahead and click next. It's going to do the readiness check here. If this gets to be too long, I will pause it. Try to make these videos as quick as I can so you can follow right along without waiting and having to skip down at the bottom clicking the bar on YouTube. Alright, I'm going to pause it. Okay, it looks like it passed, so I'm going to go ahead and click install. And you got to actually click it. Something going on with my mouse. So this is going to take a while. It's got 13 steps here. I'm going to go ahead and let them all run. If I run into any errors, we'll come back. Okay, so setup completed successfully. No issues or anything. Let's go ahead and launch the admin center and see if it opens. I don't know what is going on with this mouse. Anyway, that took a long time. I went to the store. So anyway, let's go ahead and see if it opens up without doing a reboot. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna go ahead and reboot. No, I don't want to do any of this stuff, Microsoft. No. Let's see if any of this stuff is, oh my goodness. Okay, close out of it here. Let me just try to open it up real quick. One more time. Let's see what happens. If not, we'll just reboot. No, tried to open it a couple of times. It's probably services aren't started. Let's check that real quick. Oh my goodness, this thing's driving me crazy. Just take a quick look here. Well, it looks like they're all running. Boy, is there a lot of them. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and reboot, and I'll be back. Okay, so now it's working. Went ahead and just went to here and here. So, go to advanced, continue to localhost. I think that's what it was a minute ago. It was calling it the machine name, didn't like it for whatever reason. I may have services starting up. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're going to do domain name, username. So, go ahead and get logged in. Domain name, username, password. As the time ticks away. Okay, so we got into it. So we need to set up an Smt Syn Connector. I don't know this is going to really work right now until we do the next video, but go ahead and get a Syn Connector set up. So we're going to go to Mailflow and go to Syn Connectors here. You want to click the plus. Just going to call it SMTP. Go ahead and custom. Next. We don't need a smart host. Next. Address space. We want it to send to everywhere, so we're going to use star. It's an SMTP. Save. Next. This is the source server. Right here, click the plus. Highlight it. Click add. Click OK. Click finish. And there we go. So let's try it real quick. Well, I don't know if it'll send mail out or not. Let's log into it though. So we're going to log into our Outlook web interface here. We are in Central Time over here. Go ahead and save it. It went ahead and logged me in because I was already logged in here. I seriously doubt it's going to send an email. So I don't really have a test account right now to send it to. So hang on. Okay, I created a dummy account, which I suggest you do too, unlike Google or Gmail or Outlook or whatever.com. Mine is this. Oops. Mine is this here, because you're going to need it for when we set up a Cloudflare account. So let's see if it goes through. It probably won't because there's all sorts of rules these days that it needs. If we're lucky, it'll go into a junk mail account, but it's probably not going to send it all. Okay, so drafts. We don't have anything. Sent items. Let's see if it went into that account. That is not it. Hang on, where's it at? Okay, junk email. Let's see, because that's where it'll go. Look at there. And obviously we can't send back to it because there's nowhere to send back to. So anyway, what we're going to do next is get us set up on Cloudflare so we can actually utilize our domain on the web. So guys, if you like this video and if it was all helpful, please leave a like and subscribe and a comment, please. I really would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.